Hi friends, in this video we will learn about dependency injection with real-time example. So here I have taken ASP.NET Core framework to show the real-time example. First we will see what is dependency injection. So it is nothing but it is a design pattern. It is also a part of our solid principles which we have to follow while we are writing our code. It dependency injection has its own advantages. So when we are using dependency injection, it is easier to maintain your code. It is easy to extend your code, easy to refactor as well, and also it is easier to write the automated unit test cases also. So now we will see how we can achieve dependency injection using ASP.NET Core. So in ASP.NET Core, we have its own IOC container available. So when we are coming to the concept of dependency injection, for every service classes whatever you are creating, it should have its own interfaces as well. So here I have taken ilog as a interface and it has a method called information, and my logger is the implementation of that particular ilog interface. So inside this information method, I'm just writing whatever I'm getting as an input, I'll write it in the console. So this is the functionality of this particular class function. The first step, what we are going to do is now we have our interface created and its corresponding class is also created. Now the next step, what we are going to do is we are going to register these services. So where we are going to register the services, you have to go to startup.cs file. So in startup.cs file, you have configure services method. So inside configure services method, so you have to add your interface and its implementation. So what it will do is it will automatically create instances of your class method whenever it is invoked. So by default, this creates a singleton object. So what do you mean by singleton object? Singleton object means it shares only a single instance of a particular service. Throughout your lifetime, it creates only single instance. Also, we have other types called transient service lifetime. If you provide service lifetime dot transient. So what you mean by transient is it creates new instance every time it is invoked. Whenever you are invoking this particular class method, it will create an instance that is called transient. And the other one is scoped. So what you mean by scoped is it creates new instance once per request. Okay. If you are not giving any lifetime means by default it will take singleton as its lifetime. And to add these lifetimes, we also have extension methods available like add scope, add singleton, add transient. We can use these extension methods as well. So this is how we have registered our interface and its class method. So how we are going to use this particular interfaces? So now we will go to our controller. So this is my home controller. In this home controller, I'm going to inject the ilog interface, whatever I have created and registered in the startup file. So what I'll do is I'll create ilog and then in your constructor, you have to inject the interfaces. And here I'll initialize the interface. So now using the instance created, you can invoke the methods inside constructor. So this is how we have to inject our interfaces in our controllers or other service layers or wherever. So similarly, you can create a number of interfaces. So this is how we have to create our interface and register and use it in our controllers and action methods. So normally in usual ways, what we'll do is in a particular class, we'll create an object and we'll invoke the methods inside that object. It's all like a tightly coupled one. Now we are actually creating an object outside of the class, which is loosely coupled, which makes easier to extend, refactor, and maintain as well. Hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching.